God saves messy people. This is just a reality of life. All of us are messy. All of us have junk. All of us have dirt. When we are in a church, we cannot have this expectation that people will act or will live to this perfect or really high standard at times. And it is an unfortunate reality, but honestly, it really keeps us close to the cross and honestly should keep ourselves humble enough to realize, oh my gosh, I actually have my own mess too, right? And I actually need people to walk with me in this journey as well. But there is something to say about the power of the Holy Spirit and how the Spirit lives in every believer, and the Spirit is always actively doing a work. And so the heart posture that we all must have in order to grow, in order to hear the Holy Spirit, is to have soft hearts. A teacher, a leader, a pastor cannot create within a flock a soft heart. You can preach a message. The Holy Spirit can use that. God in his mercy can use flawed people, all of us, right, to speak and to bring about revival, to bring about change. Yes, that is possible, and yes, that is how God works. However, we must understand that when someone is dedicated to surrendering and giving their life to the Lord, and they're choosing to go to the Lord, they're choosing to go to the Spirit, they're choosing to engage and grow and mature in the Lord in that way, that is really where the power is. And it's not necessarily in your full faith being in your pastor, or your spiritual food being from your pastor or your leaders or your community. It can't be, right? So it has to actually come from that one-to-one intimacy with the Lord, which is something that should honestly relieve us as Christians and as leaders, because what we simply need to do is direct people to that source, and then pray to God for mercy, and pray to God for strength, and pray to God for power to be able to model that love, to be able to model that lifestyle that we know that we're called to live. That is genuinely the reality of the church.